What's up, Cali gang? Welcome back to my channel. Y'all missed me. It's been about 8 or 9 days since I posted my last video. I hope y'all ran over there to run them videos up, look at them videos, and make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe on those videos for me. Okay? But I've been instructed by God to tell my stories, my testimonies, things of that sort, to be able to help the next person out. You just never know. Everybody go through their own things. Everybody go through similar things. And so I'm just here as a vessel of God to tell you my story, my testimonies. So I wanted to make this video. We're gonna make it one word. I'm gonna make this video a one word topic. The topic of the video is scamming. The video topic is scamming. So when I talk about scamming, right? First, let's get this right. I've always been the type of person, right, that if I don't know something, I won't speak on it. Because why am I speaking on something and trying to tell the next person something I don't know, or something that ain't confirmed, or something that I haven't experienced, or of that sort, right? I don't speak on nothing I don't know about. And if I know about it, I'm going to speak on it, right? Okay. Scamming is what we're going to talk about, right? As we all know, people scam out here. We have scammers. There's no surprise there. We know it's happening. If we didn't deal with it when it came with the PPP loan or whatever, or the little triangle, all those matrix, all those things that people were throwing that stuff back in the day, like you add this much and you'll get this much, and you'll climb the tree and whatever that thing is. I never really got too depth into knowing about it. Was I curious? Just like everyone else, I was curious to know. But then you got to think about this too, right? The ones that do scam out here, y'all got to think about one thing. If you are scamming the next person from what's theirs, what belongs to them, what they worked hard for, their future, anything. If you want what someone else has and you didn't do the work to get there, why are you doing it? Why are you doing it knowingly or willingly, especially if you do believe in God of some extent? And if you don't believe in God, it's still wrong, okay? We learned that when we was young, right from wrong, yeah or no? Okay, left or right, okay. So with that being said, we have people that are out here scamming, right? And we'll just talk about let's talk about two types of scamming. It really all falls under one, really. But all right, so for example, I used to stay in Atlanta, and this is anywhere, honestly. People are out here scamming anywhere, any state, anywhere, okay? So just for example, and this is when I knew more about scamming, is when I moved to Atlanta. So obviously, Atlanta, the home of the, you know what I'm saying? We work together. Everybody climb the ladder. Everybody building each other. Everybody out there making money. Everybody doing stuff of that nature, right? But they also are out there scamming. I know, I'm outing y'all, but it's gotta be told. It's gotta be out here. It's gotta be put on the front street, right? So when y'all doing the scamming, right, you're taking people's money, you're taking food from people's mouths, you're taking people's rent money, you're taking car money. Whether this person has money in the bank, a lot of money in the bank, does not make it yours, right? It don't make it yours. You didn't work hard for it. You didn't hustle for it. You didn't invest for it. It's not your money. But yet, we are out here doing things of that sort, right? So, when I was staying in Atlanta, I was around, or I've seen things of such scamming, right? So, do I know how it works? Some of the ways. Did you ever think that I didn't? See, I'm the type of person, I like to learn. I like to learn. I like to feed this up here. I like to feed this. So, you know why? I can be able to tell the next person. You want to know why? So then when that time or that situation approaches me, I already know how to go about it, what to do. You got to teach yourself out here. You got to teach yourself. You can't expect somebody else to just gonna keep teaching you everything. You got to want to learn yourself about stuff. So if it's something you don't know or want to learn, figure it out. Figure it out, find the answer so the next time you'll have the answer, right? All right, so I've seen situations where I've seen people scam, and I've seen that you don't get far with it. You might enjoy it right then. It might last a little bit. You keep doing it, keep hitting that lick, keep hitting that, Yeah, I know, I knew that word right. Yeah. The money is here, and then the money is gone, right? Or, I don't know, you might have some people out here that'll take that money, invest it, and make some more money. But at the end of the day, it was never your money to have. It was never your money to invest. It was never your money to put up. It was never your money to start anything. And if you were so lucky to even get past that, to even save it, invest it, and make something of it, it'll be taken from you just like this. Or it's not going to be as valuable. It's not yours. So best believe you take from someone else, then you're going to get that repercussion behind it. Whether it's bad karma, whether it's your car getting taken away from you, whether your kids going to CPS or not, whether you lose your house, whether somebody mentally gets sick, anything. You don't know what your faith is by taking from the next person. You feel what I'm saying? So, I used to have a couple of people back in the day, I used to try to tell them like, oh, don't do it because, then you don't want to, it's going to be bad on you. Why you want to make yourself have bad juju or, or bad luck, you actually are trying to skip a step. You're trying to skip a step. So you try not to work hard for what you got and trying to skip a step by scamming the next person because you see what they got, or they have something, or you see, dang, I want to be what's the word? People are envious or jealous of the next person because of what they got and they want it. So they're going to go about doing it or getting it however they can get it. Even if that means scamming somebody out of what is not yours. Right? Okay. So keep up with me. So besides me seeing different experiences and seeing it not turn out to your best advantage. So then I ask myself, why you do it anyways? Why do you do it anyways? If you know, and this goes for people who've been doing it for years. Tell me, if y'all in the comments, y'all come across this video, tell me what scamming has really did for you. Well, obviously, I ain't gonna incriminate yourself, but what has it done for you? Has it put you back in the same position that you were in? Has it set you back, and now you got to build it again? Have it got you forward, but then you found yourself just dropping back down? Right? Or you have to scam and scam and scam and scam and scam and scam to keep up with the lifestyle that you want, but you ain't work hard for. Right? Right? Right. All right. Now that goes along with, we have people out here in our circles, in our crowds, in our families, and just people around us, whoever we choose to have in our energy in our circle, right? But sometimes the closest ones to us would be the ones that are looking at us upside our head. But they be the ones that you would think would be the supporting you in the things that you're doing. But not everybody has the best intentions behind things, or they have malicious ways, or they might not tell you, but then their action shows. You feel what I'm saying? So by me saying that, take an example, somebody rich, right? Somebody who's well off, wealthy, successful, or whatnot, right? And then you have someone that isn't where they want to be yet, or they're still having to go through their challenges or their life lessons or whatever the case may be to get to where you at, right? So, or they'll see you're doing something different than what I'm doing, and I want to do what you're doing so I can get what you got. And not saying that everybody is not to climb the ladder. It's how you get up that ladder. What did you do to get up that ladder, right? Was your mind right to get up that ladder? Did you work on your inner self to get up that ladder? Did you do the work to get up that ladder? Did you put in, that's the same thing, put in the time, do the work. Did you to get it? But you'll have people that see you, want to know how you, want to know your up and down, and if you manage to be down, how you able to get back up. And you see people, well, I'm doing this work and I'm not getting the best results, but they're doing this work and they're getting these type of results. They're getting better results than me. So now I'm a little envious and I'm a little jealous. I'm a little this and I'm a little that. So I'm going to start paying a little bit more close attention to what this person is doing so I can do it. And not saying that you can't do it, but it's the fact that the mindset into going into what you want to do or what you manifest for yourself to do plays a part in there. It plays a part. Honestly, at the end of the day, you really should just worry about your own damn self and worry about how you gonna get to where you get without having to compete for the next person that you feel like it, right? So you got all of this over here. This person don't have all of this. This person might be lacking something over here. This person might be needing to go through this. This person might be whatever. But they want what you got. And they want to know how you getting it. How you getting it. Whether how you get money, how you get that relationship, how you get that style, how'd you get that creativity for the work you do, how'd you get all these friends, how'd you get. It's the fact that you're even thinking about how did I get. I got it by working. I got it by working on my inner self so I can have what it is that's meant for me, right? So because you want what someone else have, you're already in an envy, jealous mindset. You feel what I'm saying? And you want to know why. You want to know why so bad or how so bad. Till it gets to the point where you'll start trying to, what's the word of the video? Scam. You will try to scam that next person out of what's theirs. You'll try to wish bad intent out of the next person from what's theirs. You'll be looking up this person upside their head like how you or why you or can I, and that's theirs. They worked hard for it. You didn't. That means you need to be doing a little bit more over here if you're trying to get what he's trying to get. Or maybe because of that mindset on how you think, you blocking your own blessings from ascending to your next level, next season of life, right? So y'all ever heard like the term like energy vampires or stuff like that? I know it sounds a little crazy, but like y'all heard it, blood sucking people suck the blood, the energy, the life out of you, right? So the people you have around you matters, and it determines where you go in life, what you do in life, how far you go in life, right? Your circle determines it, because if you don't have like-minded people in your circle, don't expect y'all to ever be on one, right? Don't expect that to be. They mean, because they ain't thinking like how you think. Their mindset might not be strong how your mindset is, right? So the people around you determines it. And if you have bad people or bad energy around you, it could really hinder and deter you from your purpose in life. Correct? Right. So the people around you, you might think like, oh, this my friend, this. I tell her everything. We've been friends for this. It's a reason why people don't have a lot of friends, a lot of real friends. Now, this the thing. We use that friend word too dang loosely. Let me tell you that. Too loosely. Not everybody's your friend. Not everybody wants the best for you. Not everybody can get what's for you. Right? They can't get it, right? So the people around you can really affect you going to your next level. So we have to be vigilant and pay attention to the red flags and pay attention to our surroundings and how we moving and the intentions behind of how we moving, right? Because that next person could want you or want good for you, but they don't want you to do better than them. Your friends that say they support you, look at you, might see the light you have above you. Or if your light not so bright, because you done been through things in your life, right? It might be a little dim, but they see you. They see you. They see you. So, like I said, the people that you have around you might want you to do good, but maybe not as good as them. And that right there cannot be a true friend, can it? You think they'll say it to your face? No, they're not going to say it to your face. They're not. They want to get the 411. They're not going to say it in your face. My mama used to tell me, growing up, not everybody your friend. Not everybody you think your friend. You feel what I'm saying? Our mamas used to tell us that growing up. And maybe we used to fight against like, this our friend, mama. This our friend. You don't know. This our friend. Your mama know. Your mama can tell. Your mama, if you obviously have a good relationship with your mama or whatever the case may be, to where she's seeing these type of people, she'll know who's best for you and who's not. And we like to be, I know, we grew up being so defensive, baby, didn't want to be told nothing. But we had to grow up one day. We had to grow up and realize, some of the things that our parents was telling us, they hold value, right? They hold value. As y'all gotten older, y'all have realized that the things that our parents, some of the things that they said does have value. Are they saying, now, am I saying that they know everything that what they saying? Like, as far as, say if, I seen a post that it was like, sometimes, or not even say, they didn't say sometimes, it said, networking can open more doors than a degree can, right? And I'm not saying don't get your degree or none of that. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, not everybody's story or journey go the typical route that we think in society that you're supposed to go. You got people that will go to school for 7 to 10 years type. And they'll do the degree. They'll work in the field. And they realize, this is not what I want to do. I want to do something else. Yeah, you got that on your background in case you need a fallback action and stuff like that. But I'm speaking for the people. They plan A is they plan A, and they plan A is their plan A. So you'll go growing up thinking, you go out of high school, you go to college, and you go to this, and your field, and this, and then you get your 401k, and you're in your degree field for the years until but that's not all the case for everybody. Not everybody, like I said, their journey is not the same. You want to, for instance, for me, I went to the military. I went to school. If y'all want to know what happened today, about when I stopped going to school, it's in my old video, my last video. Go check it out. But I stopped going to school due to an unfortunate event, right? And so, like I said, I was in my head about, you got one life to live. What you want to do with your life? What do you want to do with your life? And of course, I could have went back to school, finished my degree, and worked in my field, and had all the security and stuff. But that wasn't what I wanted to do with my one life that I have. I wanted to be more. I wanted to do more. I wanted to be right here. I wanted more. I wanted more. I wanted more than what one job career can have me. I'm a woman of many hats. Many hats. I do a lot of things. I know a lot of things. Why? Because I've been through a lot of things. Right? A lot of things you'll probably think will have me down, baby. Down. And that go for relationships. That go for financial difficulties. That go for life lessons up and down, good or bad. That goes for, for instance, what? Your hot water stopped working, right? Well, are you just not going to take a bath? Are you just not going to take a bath? Or would you go outside your resource and be like, you know what? I can create hot water. I can go on the stove. I got pots. I got big pots. I can go on the stove and I can boil hot water, right? And I can make me a bath or something of that sort, right? So what I'm saying is, you cannot take what is someone else. You cannot scam people out of what's theirs. You cannot scam people out of their destiny and what God have placed in this person's life. You cannot. It won't work. Especially someone that is heavily into God, as I am. And knowing God, knowing that He protects you, He feeds you, He guides you, He loves you. And if you do as God is telling you to do, and you follow the word, then you know He got you no matter what. Do you have Him? Because they say that God wants you, you're not to idol anyone. Y'all need to read y'all 10 commandments, because I think we're getting further away from God than we would like to, and I think we gotta come back. We gotta come back. Sometimes when we get in relationships, we drift off and all that stuff. Sometimes when things going bad, we drift off. Sometimes we drift off. We gotta drift back. We gotta come back. And I don't know if that means you have to find a church home. You have to get in your Bible more. You have to talk to God more. You have to isolate yourself more so you can hear God. You have to surround yourself with more people that talks about God. Whatever you have to do to get closer to God, go. Sundays, you got today's world. They have videos. You can go on live streaming. You can do that of the church in your bed, in your own comfort of your own home. So it's no excuse to not be able to get back over here with God. Because being over here with God, it's not going to do you no good. It's not going to do you no good. Because God can provide you everything you need. Everything you need. But he needs you to need him. Call on him. Depend on him. And that way, he will give you this abundance of life that you worked hard for. If you worked hard for it and you did not scam the next mother effer out of their spot or tried to, right? He has everything you want right over here. Right over here. On a pedestal for you. But he needs you to come right over here to receive it. He needs you to do your own inner work, your own shadows, your own mindset, your own doing good by people, your own worshiping, your own spreading out the word, your own kindness, your own what he wants from you. He needs you to over here, so you can get this, so you can get what's rightfully yours, what's yours, and not someone else's, right? You want this? You gotta have this. Okay? You want this, you gotta have God. And you can't get it by trying to scam someone else out of their spot. But no, when I said try to. If they're heavily with God, it's no try. Anything being sent will go back your way. It will go this way. Back out the door, down the street, across the highway, the intersection, back to your front door, where the hell it came from. Okay? Y'all gotta stop out here doing bad things, doing wrong by people, scamming people, being envious of people, jealous of people what the next person got because they're doing it and you're not doing it. Get your money up, get it up and do what you gotta do so you can get what you're supposed to get. Stop worrying about the next person. Stop trying to do what the next person's doing. Stop trying to copy the next person thinking you're going to do it better than them because guess what? You don't have what's in here. You got what you got over there. And you need to work on what you got over there to be able to get what's over here for you. And it starts with yourself and it starts with God. Okay? One more thing before I close this video out. I don't even know what I'm going to say. They don't want me to get it out. Y'all have to watch out who y'all play with these days. These days, past days, whatever. Y'all have to watch out for the people the true people that preaches about God, that says God do this and God do this and don't play with me. God don't play about me. When they be like, God don't play about me. God, I'm his favorite child. God's strongest soldier, blah, blah, blah. All those terms that we hear people say. Now, not everybody be preaching what they putting out, okay? Not everybody preaching what they putting out, okay? But y'all have to watch out who y'all play with these days, because majority of the people that say, don't play with me, I'm God's favorite, I'm God's child, God don't play about me, they might be one of the people that got sent from God to get you to realize something. Open your eyes about something. Realize something about yourself. You feel what I'm saying? You got to watch out for people that talk like that. Because they might just be what they say they are. They might just be for real when they tell you, God don't play about me. And I'm one of those people that I say, God does not play about me. I have seen him work in ways that I probably would have handled it my own way, because I'm from North Memphis, okay? Handle it my own way, but God said, what'd he say? I got him. You don't have to worry about it. I don't want you to worry about it. You trust me, right? Then know I seen what was done before you found out, after you found out, during you found out. I knew what these people was going to do when you first met them. We just had to let it play out. So when someone says that they are God's child and God don't play about them, that's what they mean. And y'all might should be taking that a little bit more at heed when someone says that, because then you will eventually start seeing that person might just be for real about what they're talking about. When things start to unfold to you about something after they told you that God do not play about them, and you see that it unfolds right before you, then you will realize that she might just been the truth about it. I have been at a job where I might had a female that I probably was gonna confront, or I probably had issues with. And y'all, if y'all know me, my real people, y'all know I don't be bothering nobody. Baby, I got stuff to do. I ain't got to worry about you. I ain't got time to worry about y'all. If y'all effing with my energy, baby, I'ma send it to the Lord and let him do his job. I'ma take it upstairs and let him do his job. Well, he gonna see it already, or he gonna know his child. Okay. So in the past, or I've had previous experiences where I might not like the person. Their energy might just been a little off. Like they want. It wasn't my insides was with them. Even if I tried to unring the towel, it just kept bringing up with them. That just means that you just might not be aligned with me. Something in my spirit's not rocking with you, player. Okay? And that's just me. Not everybody gonna be my cup of tea. But I've still had people try me till today about how much God's favor I have on my life, how much protection I have on my life, how God don't play about me and my life, because I do, and I walk, or I have asked God to align me with people that is right here with me. I've asked God to, if it's somebody in my circle that shouldn't be here, let it be known. I've asked God to, sometimes I didn't even have to ask God. He already knew. He already knew to step on my behalf. I'm going to say, for example, I used to work at in Miami, right? And it was this female I had an issue with. And the situation and what it wasn't more so of me having to do something. It was more so of someone else having to do something. You feel what I'm saying? So when it got to the point where somebody didn't handle it the way they were supposed to, or as I would like them to, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever, the situation don't look like it's gotten handled, right? So now I feel like, let me step in now, because obviously they're not listening to you. So let me step in. The day I decided to want to step in and fight my own battles, because I see that it's not getting worked right here. And I'm not saying God ain't working, but it ain't getting worked fast enough for me, because it's still a problem to where now I have to come out of myself to feel like I'm going to step up for myself and defend myself, okay? Because, baby, it will be known. So the day I decided to go into work and confront this person, this when I say one of my stories, one of my testimonies, how God work. The day I decided to go and confront this person about an issue I had, right? Tell me why they either quit or got fired. I think they quit. But yeah, one of the two happened. They quit or they got fired. The day I was going to go handle it and say something, they are nowhere to be found. God has already moved that person out of my way. Here you go, babes. Here you go, daughter. Don't worry about it. I've already took care. I knew you was about to come into work, and you was probably about to. I knew. So instead, I moved her out the way. I moved her out of the way for you already. And now, I didn't even have to fight my own battles. God did it for me. And I promise you, I have other examples of that same example of when I went to go and say something to something, Baby, I didn't have to because the something got gone. The something got fired. The something found another job. The something ain't flourishing like they thought it was going to be because they did it with ill intent behind me. So, what I'm saying is, y'all need to get closer to God. Y'all need to get closer to God. I'm trying to tell y'all. He trying to talk to you. But you're too distracted about what we got going on out here. And we want to be outside and all the time. It's good to go have fun and stuff like that. But we still got to pay attention. We still got to wake up. We still got to listen with both our ears and open our eyes. Okay? Stop being blind to the people out here that we call our friends. Stop being naive to the bull crap. If something in your spirit ain't right, it might not be right. If your intent, if you have, like, you know, when they say trust your first intuition, that's what I mean. I don't know why the word. See, trust your first gut, your first mindset, your first intuition. If it ain't rocking, some might not be rocking. Okay, that's my spiel for this video. Y'all make sure y'all come back and get these deep. What am I gonna call them? I need to come up with a word. My next video, I'm gonna come up with a word. But this my gems, my drops of knowledge. What I'm gonna come up with a word. Y'all come up with a word for me. Y'all can put it down in the comment. Okay? I don't want to say dropping gems, dropping jewel. I wanna come up with some type of little catchy little thing. So I'm gonna come up with it. If I ain't come up with it with y'all, say it in the comments. If y'all made it to the end of this video, then y'all come up with some. I'm dropping. Give me some. I'm gonna get my creative mind going on some, and I'll come back the next video, and I'm gonna come back with either one that I picked from one of y'all, if y'all did comment down below, or one that I came up with my own self. Y'all stay safe out here in these streets. Y'all open your eyes and stop thinking everybody is for you. Everybody's not for you. Okay? That's why you just need to be by yourself, so you can understand what's real and what's not, what's fake and what's not. Get intuitive, okay?